How can we stay patient when my partner is too hot to handle?
A little spice wouldn't hurt nobody. You know what I mean?
Hey friends, it's your girl Emily Curl back in my virtual studio hanging out with my girl Agnez Mo. Hi Agnez.
What's good? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Look at you, your sexy self.
You know, I need to be wearing this onesie, okay? This is what I need. I need the green. Fuzzy and cozy. Well, we're about to get real cozy because we are going to be talking all about love. Mm-hmm. And we're going to ask you for some love advice.
Oh, we're going to go deep. Yes.
Are you ready? We had all of your fans. They submitted in questions. We picked a few of our favorites. So are you ready to give a little love advice today?
Yes. Hopefully I'm giving the right advice this though.
We'll see. We're going to dive right in. So ZD asked, how do you define a soulmate? Which I think is a really interesting question. We're going straight in.
Oh my God, soulmate. Well, first of all, I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in like at first sight, but I don't believe love at first sight. I think it also comes with my age and like my experience, you know what I mean? I think when we're, 17 or 18, it's easy for us to just kind of like dive right into it, you know what I mean? Without thinking ahead. After you're 25, I feel like there's so many things that you have to consider, right? Because you're thinking more of like, your future with the guy, and then whether you can actually live with the guy for the rest of your life. That's in your head, Based on my experience, soulmate is someone that can make you feel even more comfortable with yourself. I feel like if that guy doesn't give me a positive addition to my life, then why would I want to be with him? You know what I mean? If I cry more, you know what I mean, during the relationship, if for some reason, I have to compromise so many things that I don't feel like I'm myself anymore, then what am I doing? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And it's just I don't think it's nobody's fault. I just feel like there's someone for everybody and you're just not the right match. But for me, to find the person who can get you even from the smallest things are so important. So important. Even like people who get your jokes or who laugh at your jokes, you know what I mean? And know exactly how to handle you when you're in a bad mood, because no matter what, we're human beings, you know what I mean? We're trying to be perfect all the time, but there will be times when we're not ourselves. And I think having someone who can understand that and not being a hater when there are times like that is so important. And one of the things that I want as a soulmate, and I want to say that I actually probably might have found one, is that someone who, even when they don't like you, they love you, but maybe like certain moments they don't like you because, I don't know, like you're maybe hard to handle. But they're not out there to get you. Like they're not out there to just hurt you.
It's interesting. I totally agree. And as I've gotten older, dating's changed where it's like I'm no longer looking for the roller coaster of like so hot and heavy, so much chemistry. It's all just about, are you calming to me too? Right. It's like, are we compatible in a way that makes us both feel calm and safe?
Yeah, exactly. And I haven't really like told this to my fans at all, because my fans have like their own ideas on who I should marry or like who I should date, right? Or like all the big names that I should have been with or whatever. But really, I just need home. You know what I mean? I just need stability. And the only person who can tell what stabilizes my home is me. Like I'm the one who knows like what type of man I need to be with. You know what I mean? One night there was like this one songwriter and texting me and he was like, hey, you need to come to the studio because we're working with so and so. I am such a considerate girlfriend that I feel like, I don't want to bother my boyfriend, like telling my boyfriend, hey, like I need to, you know what I mean? And then like, I actually try to work normal hours, you know what I mean? Like just maybe like not like starting
when you can, of course.
Like not starting at 1 a.m. The next day, like I told my boyfriend, he was actually not angry, but he was like upset. Like, why would you do that? Like, if that's your opportunity and you're here in LA to do your work, if anything, you should go. Like, you should wake me up if you want me to like drive you there, or you know what I mean? And I think that kind of support is what my fans don't see. Those like little things that like, if you have to like go the red carpets, like go, you know what I mean? I'm a support you from here, even if like, you don't get a +1, go. Like I want to see you shine.
That's a great segue into the next question. So Catsography asked, what is a healthy relationship in your opinion?
What's really healthy? You know what I mean? For me, yes, of course, we want a healthy relationship, but people always come with baggage. There will be some moments where it's not gonna go all the way you want it to be. For you to have a healthy relationship is for you to accept that people come with baggage, but just deciding whether you want to deal with that baggage or not. People are so easy to give up on something if it doesn't go the way they want it to be. And it's like, well, have you seen yourself? You're also a lot of work, just in case nobody's ever told you. But you know what I mean? Like, I want to like look at myself in the mirror, and that's the reason why like I don't give up so easily when it comes to like relationship or like people or like my team in general. And that's the reason why I have so many people working with me for so many years, because I truly believe in growing together. Right. And not just like, oh my gosh, like you annoy me on one thing, then I'm going to forget all the other 10 great things that you've actually done for me.
I know we've got a few more questions for you, Agnez. So this one was a funny one. It made me laugh. So Old World asked, how can we stay patient when my partner is too hot to handle?
A little spice wouldn't hurt nobody. You know what I mean? On a serious note, I just feel like it should be both sides. You know what I mean? Like it takes two to tango. So obviously I can say, hey, be patient. Hey, maybe you need to adjust. But he or she needs to, put in the same effort. If not, then there you go. Like you can't be with the person.
We've got another one from It's Freedy Ross who asked, when you've been cheated on too many times in past relationships, how can you trust the next person?
That's the thing. Like people think that because I'm an artist and I'm Agnez Mo, then nobody ever cheated on me. Believe me, girl, when I said that, I have been cheated on before. And I was in a long time relationship before. I don't want to like mention names. Kind of like probably like 4 years relationship. I was being lied to, cheated on a few times, and I was already there. Like I was already at the top. So people would think like, why would you want to? But that's the thing, for us women, I feel like sometimes we are caught up in this illusion that we can change the guy or maybe because I haven't done enough, then that's the reason why he's trying to look for, something else from other people. But then it's never you, girl. It's never you. If somebody's a cheater, it's because of them. It's never your problem, and it shouldn't be your problem. After that whole thing, that whole drama, I took time for myself to heal. I think that's so important for you to not like bounce around from like guy to guy or from girl to girl, and just to really make peace with yourself on what do you actually need from your partner. I remember my best friends told me, by the way, she's a pastor. yeah, she's a pastor.
Oh wow, oh my God.
But she's so good. She's not like one of those, like closed-minded.
Yeah.
So she told me, she reminded me before, she said, you know what, I think what you should do, you should write it on a piece of paper, because that's what you like to do, on the 5 main things that you want, like principle wise, that you want from a guy. And then after that, you make 10 to 20 other small things that can still be adjustable or compromised. You want those small things too. It's not always the grand gestures, right? It's like maybe the tone, or maybe the way he carries himself, or maybe the way he talks to his mom, or maybe the way he talks to, his friends or whatever. Like it's those small things that kind of like make it big. So it's not just the 5 pillars. And I did that. And I made sure that, okay, the next person that I want to go on date with should have those 5 pillars. And then the other things are like adjustable.
I'm about to make that pillars list. I'm about to do some journaling tonight.
Yeah, because after that, it kind of really helped me, guide me through that. Okay, like, oh, I actually like the person, but then, oh man.
I was going to ask you, when it comes to either romantic relationships or friendships, what for you is like the ultimate red flag?
Oh, lies. That's my ultimate red flags. For me, if somebody can give you small lies over small things that they actually don't necessarily have to lie, that's a red flag.
Then that's a character issue.
Yeah, that's a character issue. Because why are you lying about this shit? You know what I mean? Like, you should just tell me. And girl, I know so many people that would just like lie and be so tricky about things that I feel like, I mean, aren't your life complicated enough? Like, why do you want to overcomplicate things? You know, once you show that you're okay with them lying about small things, those small things are going to add up, and they would think that it's okay for them to lie about big things.
Yeah, it starts the momentum of it. You're so right.
Yeah.
Okay, Agnes, I want to end on a fun one and a light one. So TWF Big asked, how do you find the right words to describe Agnation and the love that you have for us?
Okay. I feel like every family has this one auntie that would like hover over you and like would know every little thing that you do in your life. And then they would think that, oh, but she's not supposed to do that. Like, this is what but it's out of love. And I think Agnation is like that. It's like my aunt. You know what I mean?
They're like protective.
Yeah, very like, they were like, oh, but I don't think she's supposed to do that. But it's out of love, you know? So I think that's what they
Oh my God. Taking care of you, which we love.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, well, shout out to Agnation, of course. And thank you to all of them for all of the great questions. I wish we could have gotten through all of them. But Agnes, thank you so much for being here, for sharing so much with us, and for doing this segment of love advice. We need to do a round 2.
Oh my God, we definitely do. Hey, I'm here. So iHeart, whenever you want to call me and talk about it more, I'm here.
Thanks for all your great questions for our love advice segment with Agnez Mo. Comment your favorite piece of advice she gave down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye, guys.